And welcome, folks. I'm meteorologist Tom Kavicka. Going to be with you here on your Wednesday. The week is flying by already here at the middle of the week. Look at the temperature difference from the previous few days. We're 69 on the Alexandria Tower Cam as we look from Texas Street across town. Out and seeing mostly fair sky. Now, from time to time, some folks have seen a little smoke. I know that there's been a wildfire probably down around the Starks area, and a hot spot's been detected on radar just to the southwest of Simmsport by about 3 or 4 miles in that direction. So, yeah, there was a kind of a fire watch out today with the wind and the very dry air that we had coming in behind the front. So, don't burn anything today or tomorrow. In fact, in the foreseeable future, I guess, because don't see any rain. We've got Leesville at 67 degrees and a dew point in the 30s. Here in Cenla, that's pretty dry air with a mostly fair sky over in that direction. Now, temperatures overnight and today cooler to the east. Now, as cool as it was today and as chilly as it will be tonight, we've actually missed the heart of the coldest air. That's up to the east of us, so that's what this map represents. So with the coldest air to the east of us, we were able to get into the 40s this morning across much of the area. So the bottom line with this is, from AC to heat for tonight, I think that's going to be the case for a lot of folks. With that question mark, many folks will say yes. Where's the rain? And Nick and I have to say, I don't know. We're looking for it, but right now the weather pattern is not allowing for it. This is what we got off to this morning with temperatures in the lower 50s to the middle 40s. We had 45 up in Winfield. Going into Natchitoches, hello to you folks, 47, 49 over in Manny. Heading south, also 49 in Leesville. But we had lower 50s from Dritter through Oakdale and Opelousas, 49 each for Bunkie and Marksville. Here in Alexandria, Pineville at AX and some points in the urban areas, the suburbs of Pineville and Alexandria, had about 50 degrees. Colfax, you were 48. And heading into Gina and Vidalia, 47. And in between, Jonesville at 48. Typically, we see 55, so it was a little bit cooler than it typically is this time of year. Radar not showing any rain across the area. And checking out the little hot spot there across the area near Simmsport. Let's see. They're probably about right in this particular area. And again, we'll keep our eyes on that because conditions are favorable for some fires once again. We've kind of slipped into an area of drought here in Cenla across most of central Louisiana. Here's the high pressure, which is powering the cool air. Most of the coldest air to the east of us, but we got a shot of it as well in the front, well south of it, into the Gulf of Mexico now. So with this kind of pattern, with the high moving mostly straight east instead of this way, we will again miss the body or the heart of the coldest air. Futurecast coming in, next few hours into tomorrow morning. As if you have to go back to school, some folks are out, I think, this week, but others have to go. So we'll just say you're going out to work or school. We'll see a mostly clear sky, and likewise that sunshine continues through the day Thursday, clear Thursday night, and heading into Friday. Likewise, I just don't see any change. A mostly sunny sky, no issues with Friday evening football. In fact, it will be kind of a little break from some of the toasty weather we've had lately for the start of the games. Thursday morning lows, typically we see 55, 36 is the record low in 1943. So this is what I'm seeing here for tonight with an average of about 39 for Cenla. Some thermometers could be as low as 36 and some as high as about 42 degrees. Now, normally we see about an 8 to 10 degree difference across central Louisiana in minimum temperatures and maximum temperatures. Now, some weather patterns are more homogeneous than others. Some have less variation than others, and one of the determining factors in that is the wind. Look for the wind to stay up just a little bit tonight, maybe 5-10 miles an hour at times. That will keep the atmosphere mixed a little bit and keep some locations from cratering downward. Otherwise, I'd say we could have readings below 36 degrees here and above 42. So I'm going to forecast at least a 6-degree difference here across the area. You can pick out a number close to where you're at and give you an idea what you might have. And overall, comparing it to this morning, it looks to be about 8 to 10 degrees lower. So it'll be noticeably chilly, but no records but close to that 36. We're not going to be too far above that in much of the area. We'll look into the tropics. It is still a tropical season. Remember, we got to go all the way through November before that ends, and sometimes we even see a December system. But we got one out in the Atlantic, 40% there. That's AL94. It's actually been coming down first from 60, then 50, now 40% from the Hurricane Center. And a separate area in the Western Caribbean still carries a 20% risk of a tropical cyclone, depression, or stronger over the next week. We are still running models on AL94, and that's typically done. It will move to the west-northwest a bit, kind of get tangled up in the islands around Hispaniola, some of those mountainous territories, and could tear up the system altogether. But some of the models indicating at least some embryo or some remnant of Invest 94 will make it past Hispaniola and get to the west there into the Caribbean. And that will be separate from what's going on right now and what we will be watching in the coming days in the short term. All right, 7-day forecast, a couple of points I want to make here. Look at the next 2 mornings. Quite chilly there. Only 2 degrees warmer Friday morning, so there will be some 30s, I think, Friday morning as well. Mostly sunny days and clear nights coming in. But we do notice a steady warming trend through the weekend, which extends into the middle of next week. That is both at night and during the day. But we also see the absence of rain. As I said, Nick and I are watching for it and trying to forecast it, but right now, this weather pattern doesn't show promise of producing us any rain that we can put in the forecast. All right, that's it from me. Nick will be back with you in the morning, and I'll see you again about this time for tomorrow. Take care.